Land Before Time, The Mark of the Longneck, Chapter 28, The Twister. It was almost nightfall. Littlefoot and Ollie were walking along. Littlefoot was still angry at Shorty. Littlefoot, you think we should go back to Shorty? Ollie asked worriedly. No, we are not going back for that jerk, Littlefoot replied angrily. But Littlefoot, he's your brother, Ollie replied worriedly. Littlefoot turned around. I don't care, Littlefoot shouted angrily. Ollie jumped back in fear. Littlefoot eyes widened. Ollie was shaking. You not the Littlefoot I remember, Ollie replied softly. Ollie, I didn't mean it, Little replied worriedly. Get away from me. I don't even know you anymore, Ollie shouted. Ollie took off running. Ollie, no, wait, Littlefoot shouted panically. All of a sudden, the clouds got dark. Ollie and Littlefoot stood still. Strong wind began to whistle heavily. What's going? Littlefoot asked worriedly. The wind started to blow hard. Littlefoot and Ollie were getting blown back. This is not good, Ollie replied worriedly. Suddenly, a large twister formed. Oh no, Ollie gasped. It's a twister, Littlefoot shouted panically. The twister began to move around and destroy everything in its path. Run, Littlefoot shouted panically. Then Littlefoot remembered the mark on his body. Go on, Ollie. I'm going back for Shorty, Littlefoot shouted panically. Be careful, Littlefoot, Ollie shouted panically. Littlefoot took off running looking for Shorty.